I was making my dollar as a builder, as a carpenter. I like to build things, and this building, this shop, was my shop for cabinet work. We did timber frame work, we did all manner of construction and whatnot. When our first boy was born, Nathaniel, a number of things came together. My grandmother had a Hiroshige print, would have been made, actually I researched it a little bit, 1855, called Traveling by Night Through the Hakone Mountains. And I almost wonder whether seeing that print in her apartment may have planted a seed as well. So there was an exhibit at the Hood Museum, this would have been January of 1993, just after Nathaniel was born, of Hiroshige's Tokaido series, 53 stations of the Tokaido. And I visited that several times and got the idea. I was like, I wonder if I could figure out how those were made. There were some things I saw in those prints, I think, at that time. That's art that's not made by one person. Hiroshige wouldn't have made those prints. He did the designs. One shop would have carved the blocks, another shop would have printed them. And I saw in that collaborative art, it was sort of, it evoked for me like what it was to build houses or kitchens and what all. It was, and I like that. And I thought, ooh, a number of other ideas occurred to me at that time. I thought, wow, maybe, I knew that it was their printing method. It was how they printed their books at that time. And I thought that maybe I could figure out, maybe this was a way I could make art and also make a living from it. And that's has proven to be that it's worked out. So one of the things I think that attracted me to those prints at that time is they're made with water, and the soft look of the colors comes from that they're all with water, and the pigments go on with brushes and print with rice paste. Right? It's just rice paste, pigment, and water. And really, your body is the press with this tool called the Baron. It's basically just a big puzzle. Much of the time, seemingly just a big mess. And then every once in a while, the thing it takes on a life of its own, and every once in a while I get lucky and then it all kind of comes together. I remember a sixth grade art teacher talking about the influence of Japanese prints on Monet and Van Gogh and whatnot. I remember as a kid being interested in the perspective issues of how the space was conveyed in the prints. So I think these seeds got planted early on, and my pursuit is in great part wanting to understand what's going on with this art form that has had so much of influence and so many have loved, that's just made with wood and water.